Hi, it's Sandy again from the St. Catharines Public Library with the answer to this week's local history quiz. How did you do? The answer to the question, what natural disaster struck Meriton in 1898, is B, a tornado. On Monday, September 26, 1898, with very little warning, the town of Meriton was struck by a tornado. It was a beautiful, sunny fall day, and no one had any inkling that a storm heading south from Toronto area over Lake Ontario had started to gain force and taken on the form of a funnel-shaped black cloud. The developing tornado passed through Port Dalhousie with little damage and then on to St. Catharines. As the tornado rose and dipped through the center of the city, it caused considerable property damage, but thankfully no loss of life. It then moved on towards Meriton. Around 3 in the afternoon, the people of Meriton could see that the sky to the west had become dark with coal black clouds, and that the wind had picked up. And with only that brief warning, the tornado hit. Some witnesses said more furious in velocity and force than 100 express trains. The twister left a path of death and destruction in its wake that day. 5 people lost their lives and many more were injured. Trees were uprooted, broken, and even had their tops twisted off. Telegraph poles snapped and wires were knocked down. Railway cars were blown off their tracks. Houses were leveled, as was Orange Hall and the Presbyterian Church. There was also extensive damage to the Lincoln paper mill, as well as the Ward School and a power station. After about 20 minutes of wreaking havoc in Meriton, the tornado moved on to Thorold and then Stamford Township and across the border to Tonawanda, New York. An appeal fund was started in St. Catharines and allocated for the relief of Meriton. On the 27th of September, the Daily Standard wrote, "Damage in St. Catharines, though extensive and costly, sinks into insignificance compared with that of Meriton and, greater than all, the loss of precious lives, snuffed out in the twinkling of an eye." And it went on to say that there should be a united and organized effort to show that the city, which derives so much benefit from the manufacturing town, is willing to assist in a pecuniary way the sufferers from the awful cyclone. Various fundraisers to help rebuild Meriton were indeed organized, including regular dances held on Saturday nights, and a benefit concert given by the 19th Battalion's band. Both of these events took place at the Grand Opera House, which you will recall was the subject of last week's local history quiz. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check back next Wednesday for another local history quiz. Until then, stay healthy.